to book March, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But tell me why we need to book February 1st.
Because it comes before March.
Because it comes.
Who's that? Is that on my team? Yes. We're
The
smart
Miller team's
people.
so smart. Yes, because it comes before March. So really, why do we? Why? Huh?
Because it gives us April.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah.
Who are you trained by? Yes. February gives you April. Okay. I don't know if some of you have heard, but there is called a 60-day rule in Pampered Chef. And what you do right now affects your business in 60 days. So if you start right now talking about the new products in March, the new products in March, and the new products in March, and you are not completely filled up for the month of February, I promise you, you won't have very many shows in April. Because people have this thing. They think they're like 2 months away, their life is suddenly going to change and be easy. Okay? Oh, I'll do it in April. Because in April, I'm not going to have any stress. Okay? They don't realize that in April, they have the same stress that they would have had in March and February. Okay? So what we always need to do is book in as close as possible. So I look at my calendar and I give people the next 2 possible dates that work. And a lot of people will say to me, wow, that's so close. And I say, great. Because having a show very soon after the show you're sitting in is great, because when you send out the invitations, what's going to happen? What will people do when they get an invitation for something next week?
Respond.
What do you do when you get an invitation for something 4 weeks away?
Procrastinate.
Procrastinate. And then what happens? It goes lower and lower and lower in your phone until it totally disappears. Okay, so it is pretty awesome to be able, especially in this high-tech age, to be able to send out an invitation on a Monday and know by Friday how many people are coming to your show for the following Wednesday. It is as easy as that to book in close. Okay? So February. What's so special about February? The Rock Crock. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of Rock Crock 101. All right, so I'm going to tell you exactly how I sell the Rock Crock. First of all, if you don't know my show, let me explain it to you just a little bit. After my intro, I pull out the catalog and I go through collections first. Why? Because people at the beginning are not drunk, okay? They are paying attention. And if I can zero in on some of the most expensive pieces in our catalog, then I have great booking tools later on. If I can get them to really want the collections. What are the collections? What are the collections? Stoneware, cutlery, right, and the Rock Crock. Okay, those are some of the main collections. So I start out with stoneware this season because it's right at the beginning of the catalog. When I finish with stoneware, and now I have my very big rock, this is not the Rock Crock I carried to the show. I brought it here because I thought maybe some of you have never seen the XL. Okay, is this what you put a baby in last week? Or you put
No, that was the all-purpose pot.
Oh, she put a baby in the all-purpose pot in her show. Yeah, so this is a giant pot. It is pretty awesome, but I generally am holding up my 4-quart, but right now it has Rocky Road in it. So here's what I say. So the Rock Crock is made of stone, but it's not like the stoneware I just told you about. It's actually heat stable to 750. So it goes in your oven, under your broiler, on your cooktop, in your microwave, on your grill, and in your dishwasher. This is the most versatile piece you will ever have in your kitchen. It's amazing. It's exclusive to the Pampered Chef, and it took Pampered Chef years to develop this. So this is stoneware with an unbelievable ceramic glaze, and this is going to do all the cooking in your kitchen. Now, who here is a big Rock Crock fan?
Woo! Yeah.
Excellent. Who here can tell me one recipe they make in their Rock Crock?
Easy weekend chili.
Okay, and how does that go? What do you start? How do you do it?
I put it on the stovetop. I do the garlic and the onion. I saute that first.
So you start on your cooktop.
I start on my cooktop, and then depending on where I am, sometimes it goes into my slow cooker stand, or if I'm making a bigger chili and I use the 8-quart, it doesn't fit, obviously, so I leave it on the stove.
Okay, so what Brooke says is she starts on the cooktop, and then she goes in the oven, or she goes in the slow cooker. Okay, so she's giving people 2 ways she uses this. All right? you got to make this tool come alive. How does the tool come alive? The tool comes alive with recipes that you're going to make in it, okay? And I was so thrilled to see all of you holding up your hands. I make this and I make that and I make this and I make that. And this is what I say. It's just so simple. So when I don't know what to make for dinner, I make a frittata. So how do I make a frittata? I take a bunch of vegetables that I have, I chop them up, put a little oil on the bottom of my rock crock, saute the vegetables around. Then I take some eggs and milk, put it inside. Put it in my microwave for 5 minutes. The egg's set. Take it out, put cheese on the top, stick it under my broiler. This is the beauty of the rock crock, is it's going from one place to the next place to the next place without switching pots. How about this? How about we make ribs or a brisket? Or anybody have a crock pot and have those silly recipes where it says sear first? Right? When I was once having a conversation with my sister, she said, oh, I skip all those. Because most people do, because if you're going to use another pot and then use the crock pot, well, what's the whole point of using the crock pot? That's where the rock crock will come in and be your perfect pot. Because when I'm making a brisket, when I'm making ribs, I sear my meat right on the cooktop, put whatever other ingredients in there, and then either I slow cook it on our stand or I slow cook it in the oven without going through more than one pan. It's truly incredible. Okay, so mac and cheese. So let me tell you what happened a couple of new, what's that holiday? Super Bowl, it's coming up, Super Bowl. We had, halftime happened too fast. Most people, we eat at halftime, right? So, but we can't, you don't know when halftime's coming. And I was at my friend's house. She has mac and cheese in the oven in her rock crock, because she's a really good friend and she loves me, so she always uses my tools. Has it in the oven, and she says, oh my God, the mac and cheese is not done. So I said, oh, no problem. Take it out. We'll pop it in the microwave. We put it in the microwave for like 8 minutes. The whole inside started to bubble. We took everything out of the oven. We stuck it under the broiler. We broiled the whole tot. We took it out. She's like, oh my God. It looked like it had been in the oven for another 40 minutes. It is incredible. So who here has people who eat at different times in their house?
Oh, yeah.
Right? All right. We all do, because we live right near 95 and nobody can ever get home. Okay? Right. So what happens is the first person eats. Okay, you take it out of the oven, but now you find out the next person's not coming home for 2 hours. So now you can put it back in the refrigerator. Then you take it out and you can put it in the microwave. And then the cool part is you can put it right under the broiler and make believe nobody else ate from it. Because it looks the same as it did before. It's just a little lower, but they didn't know it was higher. So here's the deal with the rock crock. It's going to be the most versatile tool that you have, because it's going all those different places. And, you know, summer is coming, and one of the things that I love about cooking in the rock crock over the summer is being able to do it on my grill and make some different vegetables. Who gets really bored in the summer of grilling onions and peppers? The same thing we grill over and over. So one day I'm making salmon, and I was like, I gotta make something different with this. So I cut up some bok choy, I grabbed some shiitake mushrooms, and I made like an oriental stir fry right next to the salmon on my grill, right there on my grill with a pot. Baked beans, scalloped potatoes. So this is not just a soup and stews and chili pot. This is a pot for all year. And what I will tell you is, it is a no-brainer. You host a show in the month of February. The $139 rock crock is $56. This big, gorgeous baby, that's $250, is $100. Okay? That is huge. Why would you buy this at full price when you can have a show, have all your friends over? Is February not the most boring month around? Okay, it's so boring. There's nothing except for Valentine's Day, which they really threw in to give us an excuse to eat chocolate. So, and the other thing that I can, speaking of Valentine's Day, we can do a chocolate fun too right in here at your show. So come and talk to me about booking February. You can cut it.